Hey, lovely one. Choose freedom. Today, choose freedom. Choose freedom and expansiveness and freeing and being freed from your ego mind. How can we do that? Listen. I'm not a victim of the world I see. I see it's a huge relief for me. I'm not a victim for the world. It is the key to breaking free from the self-attack I have created. Every time I see myself as a victim of something in the so-called outside world, I'm actually attacking myself. My true state of innocence and invulnerability. The good news is that I can choose to stop doing this at any time. More than anything else, the Course gives me the tools to end my own victimhood. In this realization, I'm free to be as God created me. And it's totally different than what you thought is God or the space. It's in you. Let's start. I'm not lesson 31. I'm not the victim of the world I see. Today's idea is the introduction to a declaration of release. Again, the idea should be applied to both the world you see without and the world you see within. In applying the idea, we will use a form of practice which will be used more and more with changes as indicated. Generally speaking, the form includes two aspects. One in which you apply the idea on a more sustained basis, and the other consisting of frequent applications of the idea throughout the day. 2 longer periods of practice with the idea for today are needed, one in the morning and one in the evening or night. 3 to 5 minutes for each of these are recommended. During that time, look about you slowly while repeating the idea 2 or 3 times. I'm not the victim of the world I see. During that time, look about you slowly while repeating the idea. Then close your eyes and apply the same idea to your inner world. You will escape from both together, for the inner is the cause of the outer. I'm not the victim of the world I see. Doesn't that give you a lot of more space and breathing possibility and taking in and relaxing and reconnecting and sinking deeper? If you just hear that, I'm not a victim of the world I see. So, as you survive your inner world, merely let whatever thoughts cross your mind come into your awareness, each to be considered for a moment and then replaced by the next. Try not to establish any kind of hierarchy among them. Watch them come and go as dispassionately as possible. Do not dwell on any one in particular, but try to let the stream move on evenly and calmly without any special investment on your part. As you sit and quietly watch your thoughts, repeat today's idea to yourself as often as you can too, but with no sense of hurry. In addition, repeat the idea for today as often as possible during the day. Remind yourself that you are making a declaration of independency in the name of your own freedom. And in your freedom lies the freedom of the world. The idea for today is also particularly useful one to use as a response to any form of temptation that may arise. It is a declaration that you will not yield to it and put yourself in bondage. Happy, joyful practicing, of course, and remember, you are not the victim. I'm not the victim of the world I see. So how does it get even better than that? And what else is possible? Go and free yourself just with this idea. Just in repeating it every time when you get distracted, when you get fearful, when you start having points of views, when you want to be righteousness, when you want to have your points of view, when you feel false or trapped in guilt or whatever. You just repeat this idea and you will see and you will see and you will sense and you will experience something else. It's in your hands. It's your choice. It's just a choice. Go for it. Bye for now.